Welcome to Rock the Life, a podcast for fans by fans. I'm Katya.
I'm Amy.
And Amy, today is an episode that gives me the feel goods. Like this
Same.
one has been so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
We've got someone whose energy is electrifying. Her message is powerful. Her career is skyrocketing. She's an Australian rocker raised the right way and is now keeping it alive. Amy, who do we have?
Oh my gosh, you guys, Cassidy Paris. I'm so excited for this interview and for her future. She just released Bittersweet, her second album. You guys, you need to check this out. You need to check this out if you haven't already. Go ahead and like and subscribe so that you get to follow along with all the exciting things that we have coming for you. But I I love
Baby,
her.
we're gonna have
I
fun.
I
We're
love
gonna have
her.
fun.
Yeah.
Love.
All
Like
right.
I'll do my little hearts, my big hearts,
I
my
know. I'm like, wait, where
I'm
is
gonna
it?
do all
Will it
my
come?
hearts, right? Let's see.
I'll have to go and see if I can. Oh, it's actually my camera on my laptop. It's not anything from Riverside. That's what it is. But
That's
anyway,
cute.
you guys, now that you've liked and you subscribed, here's Cassidy.
Here's Cassidy. Hi, Cassidy. Welcome to Rock the Life. How are you doing?
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so wrapped to be here. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
I know.
Thank
Yay.
you. It's so
So
crazy.
we are filming this on
Mhm.
Amy's Thanksgiving, which
Mhm.
Amy is in Oregon.
Yeah.
I went away for Thanksgiving, so I'm in Malta, which is
Mhm.
south of Italy. So that's where we're this crazy time difference. And Cassidy,
Mhm.
where are you calling from?
I'm from Melbourne, Australia. So I am having a great Thanksgiving. We don't really celebrate it here, but I wish we did. I love the idea of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
for you, it's summertime for you, isn't it?
Going into,
Okay.
technically speaking, yes. But yeah, no, I think the weather is not so much summertime at the moment in Melbourne. It's kind of like 4 seasons in a day here in Melbourne. But if
Oh.
you go to any other part of Australia, you will find people surfing and doing normal Australian things, just not me,
Right.
So you're not ready to grab your surfboard and go out right now.
Not yet. The weather hasn't warmed up yet. In saying that as well, I think you'd find me more on a guitar than a surfboard. I could not surf to save my life. I don't have that kind of coordination.
That's
Well, and
awesome.
speaking of music, your album the full album, I'd say, came out
Yep.
last week.
Mhm.
How's that going? How's that
Yeah.
feeling?
It's been mad. Honestly, I have so much appreciation and I feel so grateful to be able to put out an album that is literally like a diary of my life, I've been calling it.
Oh.
I think that like bittersweet, it's definitely like, when people listen to it, they can see the difference between New Sensation, the debut record, and the
Mhm.
sophomore record, Bittersweet, because obviously, like in those last couple of years, I really did like a lot of growing up as well. I'm a fully fledged adult now. Whereas like a lot of the songs that are on the debut, I wrote and recorded some of those when I was a lot younger. So I feel
Yeah.
like, it was definitely like a coming of age record for me. And yeah, it's been so fun to see people's responses and what they've been loving. And the single releases had done so well. So I'm so lucky. I feel very, very grateful.
Oh, so
That's
speaking of that,
awesome.
which songs are people loving right now?
I think the number one favorite from this record is Stronger, which
Yeah.
is, yeah, it's definitely one that I felt like needed a place on the album. It was something that we did very last minute. And I kind
Oh.
of, record label and I discussed it, and I went through like a very difficult period in my life this year, and Stronger was kind of like me channeling that into a song, and I feel like it was like the best thing that I did, and it was, it
Mhm.
kind of showed me, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. So I feel very grateful that people like that one because it's very close to my heart.
Okay,
Oh, I
that
love
is a
it.
wonderful. And Amy, what's your favorite song? on
I'm
the
a
album?
playful girl. I'm all about wannabe. I absolutely love it.
Cool.
I love the tongue in cheek, we had that conversation on Instagram, but wannabe is just so much fun, and it's one of those that you can't sit still to, and I'm with it. I'm with it for sure. Um
Yay! I'm so glad that you love that one. It's you're right. It's like very tongue in cheek, very Paramore.
mhm.
Like I'm
Mhm.
a huge
Mhm.
fan of Hayley Williams, and I feel like it really comes out in songs like "Wanna Be," even like "Getting Better." Like I feel like you can hear that a little bit. So I'm so
Uh-huh.
glad that you dig that
Uh-huh.
one.
Yeah, it was fun.
And
It's a
what
lot
is
of
the
fun.
it's a so is there going to be a video for Wannabe, or what's the next video coming
Oh.
out?
There is a video coming out. I'm not yet allowed to reveal what
Okay.
it is, but I wish I could. But yeah, no, there will be another video. It's a song that I really really liked. A very tongue-in-cheek song as well. So I think that people are gonna like it. I've been trying to be a bit more inventive with my videos recently, and kind of like the
Oh.
ideas that or even just like the I don't know. Like, obviously, my latest one, Nothing Left to Lose, was very
So fun.
coyote.
Very Coyote Ugly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I hope you guys liked that one. Obviously, being from the US, but yeah, it was so much fun to do that video, and I've just been trying to be a little bit fun, a little bit more inventive with my videos recently.
So have you been to New York City?
I have. I love New York. I would almost say I think New York is my favorite city in the world. Like, I love how bustling it is.
Oh,
It's just so
It's
much fun.
insane.
wow.
So I was trying to think back. Is there, I believe, isn't there a specific bar where Coyote Ugly was like supposed to be taken from or had influences from?
Is there? I
I'm gonna
don't
look
know.
for it to try to, because I
Okay,
need you to go there in New
I
York
think there
City.
is. I don't remember what it was, but I think there is.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is so fun. Okay. So if you were going to describe your new album, give us three emojis.
Oh,
The cherry emoji, I think. Um, you said emojis, right? I
yeah.
Oh
got that
yeah.
right. Cool.
Yes.
The cherry emoji. Um, the butterfly emoji. I've been using
Oh,
like the butterfly
sweet.
very much.
That's
Like I said,
perfect. That's perfect.
you know, kind of like a point. I've been calling it a natural progression, but like obviously the song butterfly, and then like me coming into myself. I feel like butterfly is a great
Yep.
emoji. Um, ooh, one more. Hmm. Uh, the stronger, the little like strength
Oh,
hands.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I
That's
love
what
it.
works for now. That's what I will be using. So, and also tell us coming up, you have, so what do we have for the rest of 2025? And then we'll jump into 26 later.
Rest of 25 is a lot
It's
of
a month.
promotion album.
Okay.
It's a lot of prep for what we're doing next year. I feel very lucky because the record label that I'm with, Frontiers, are very much behind me as an artist, and I feel just very grateful that they believe in me and they believe in this record. And the response has been like insane. Like I said online, people have been really loving it. We had vinyls out for the first time, which was so cool to see. We had a gold, which was the limited edition one, and we had a red vinyl. And I saw already, like, it's been a week since, like, today. It's a week that the album is out, and like the value packs have already sold out, which is insane to me. Like, um, obviously,
Oh.
like, you can get them via my website, but the value packs on Frontiers are already all sold out. So that kind of stuff just makes me so happy because I think people are liking it. I hope they're liking it. But yeah, we've got a lot happening in 2026, and I could not be more grateful. I think this year was very much a preparation year in terms of, I was getting into the new record and promoting all that. But next year is going to be wild. Like, I have shows booked all over the world, all over the place, and I could not be more excited.
I
So
can't wait.
that is going to be incredible. Okay, so now
Yeah,
let's
that's
rewind
exciting.
it back a bit. You've been playing music since you were little girl, like really young. When did you know like this is absolutely what I want to do?
Mm.
I reckon, like I've been around music my entire life. My dad was, well, he is my guitarist in my band, and my dad was in bands since like I can remember. Like he's been in bands for like 30 plus years now. Which is like insane to think about because he's been down so many different avenues in terms of styles of music as well. Like my parents in no way like forced me to get into music, even though my dad was a musician. Like I was never pigeonholed to like listen to rock music or anything. If anything, my dad was like, a good song is a good song. Listen to everything and
Right.
anything you want. Like we're
Mhm.
supportive of you.
Mhm.
And I always use the example like my brother has nothing to do with music. So, and my parents are so cool about that. Like, I think that I had a really, really nice upbringing and I'm very grateful for that. I have very supportive parents that got behind me from the moment I said, like, I want to sing, I want to get guitar lessons. And yeah, like, I think my turning point, I met Taylor Swift when I was I know that's not very rock and roll, but I met Taylor Swift when I was younger, and I remember my dad took me to my first show and I became like a Taylor fanatic. And then I went to the Speak Now tour and she does this thing called like, or she used to, a tea party. And basically she like pulled me and my friend and my mom and her mom from the crowd and we got backstage to meet her, which was a big turning point. Like she was like, keep playing guitar. She gave me her guitar pick from the show. The nicest, most down to earth person ever.
Oh my
We're
gosh.
obsessed with Taylor Swift. So
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I'm
we
glad that
were
could have
going through the
gone
same day
one of
too.
two ways.
I no, and this is funny because Cassidy, we didn't even get to this. I was just sitting here thinking, I'm like, okay, so coming up soon, we are a show for fans by fans, so we always have to tell a fan story about when you got to meet somebody. And I'm like, I'm shocked. I'm like, I was not expecting Taylor Swift. I'm just like, okay, go through the whole day.
Yeah, yeah.
I love it.
how
It's
how old
insane.
were
Like
you?
I think I was
You were
9,
15?
probably.
Oh, nine.
Yeah,
God,
yeah, yeah. So it was a while ago now, but I just yeah, I was so buzzed out. Like I remember one of her workers coming up to me and my friend, and we were in the, if you know like your hardcore Swiftie, like I was in the You Belong With Me, like Junior Jules like
Mhm.
outfit. And so was my friend, and it was just so much fun. Like I think to myself all the time, I remember that. And when I see like little kids coming to the Cassidy Paris shows or I see them at festivals and stuff, it makes me want to
Yeah.
go so much out of my way because I just know how much of an impact that had on me. And I love doing that to, if that's I kind of give a young kid that kind of experience one day, I would be so over the moon.
Mhm. Mhm. That's
well, I
amazing.
dressed at the last tour. I dressed in the man outfit that she wears at the concert. So
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
That's great. I love that.
Right, right.
oh, that is so exciting. So, and also, like you have had, I was even gonna like jump into like Paul Lade and Steve Brown, who are like, we love Steve Brown too. Like he's another
Yeah.
one. Like I'd say we grew up, even though he's only a few years older than us, like we grew up like listening. And so tell us about also some of the rock stars that you've met and influenced you.
Paul Lane is like a second dad to me. Like I talk to him all the time. He is the nicest person ever. I just think that I owe all of my, what I'm doing to him. Like I remember sitting down with him at like the age of about 8 or 9 actually, and like hearing him play for the first time, and I just thought, wow, like not only this guy's like musical, rock and roll Mozart. Like he like to be honest with you, he just like spews out songs. Like he'll be like walking and then he'll like think of some jingle that is like, and I'm like, that's the best thing I've ever heard. um,
You're like,
just he's so fun. He's you know, but also I think something that's really important, with Paul is that he is such a good person, and that's something that like I really
mhm.
really saw from the beginning with Paul. Like he really took me under his wing, which was so nice, and he didn't have to do that. And he just goes above and beyond for anyone and everyone, and he is just so lovely. Yeah, I love speaking about Paul. Like, I'm Paul #1 fangirl. Like, I
Aw,
have all these records. I'm Paul super fan.
that's
That is
awesome.
awesome. And also tell us about how you got the collaboration with Steve Brown.
Yeah.
Mm,
Steve Brown, again, like, I'm a super fan. Like, I love Trickster. Love Trickster. Tattoos and Misery is one of my favorite songs of all time. It was
love that.
yeah. It was so much fun. Um
Mhm.
Listening to that growing up. My dad's ringtone was Tattoos and Misery for
Oh my
years.
gosh, that's funny.
Um, yeah, so much fun. I just think that, yeah, Steve, again, like, I reached out to him on, like, I was like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna reach out to him. If he doesn't reply, that's okay. Like, he's most likely not gonna reply, and because that man is a busy bee. Like, he is
Mm,
a lot of things. Yeah, at the moment he's working with another rocker that I really love, Lorraine Lewis. Like,
Lorraine, I was just gonna say that right before you said it. You said he's working with
yeah.
another rocker. I was like, Lorraine Lewis. Yeah, yeah.
Beautiful. She's the nicest person ever. I've spoken to
Oh,
her
we
quite
haven't met her
a
yet.
as well. Yeah, she's so lovely. And she gets behind women, which I love.
Yep.
Um, yeah, no, Steve, basically, I reached out to him, and he was like, yeah, and he sent me Nothing Left to Lose. And I was like, instantly like, whoa, this is insane. Like, like, I'd love to do this song. And he was like, yeah, like, let's do it. Let's talk about it. And we did, obviously, Nothing Left to Lose, and obviously Brand New Day as well on the record is a
Mm-hmm.
Steve Brown and I and David Julian co-write. And yeah, it's just, it's so cool to be able to work with people that are not only, the best, like, world-class musicians, but, like, such good people.
Yeah. We
No,
we
they
we had Steve on our show, and he's amazing. We just walked we didn't walk away, but we kinda stopped the camera and went, "Oh my gosh.
he's so
Yeah.
Incredible,
lovely.
incredible."
Well,
Mhm,
and Amy, I'm totally
mhm.
okay. Then we'll get into like more. But she also toured with Heat when Heat played Australia, didn't you?
Oh. I love the Heat guys so much, and again, just, like, the funniest people to be around too. Like, that tour was so much fun. I loved meeting them, and again, like, I know I sound like I'm bigging up all these bands so much, but honestly, I am, like, the biggest fangirl of all these bands. Heat was, like, really up there for me. It was like Heat and
Mhm.
Hails growing up for me.
Right.
Um, so when I got that support, I was like, "Oh my god." And then Crash walked into the room, Kenny walked into the room, and I'm looking at them and I'm like, hard eyes. Um, them. But then obviously I got to know the guys and I was like,
Okay.
they're just such cool guys. But yeah, it was the most fun, that tour. They went above and beyond with me. They went above and beyond with the band. And I just love seeing everything they do. And Crash's Instagram at the moment is going off. So
We love
fun.
it. We love it. We sit there like we'll start our calls with each other just laughing to talk about what he's done on his Instagram.
Yeah.
Well, so and
Yeah.
how how did you get? Tell us, like, walk us through. How did you get opening up for Heat? Is it does your record label help out, or you just have some great agents?
Mm.
Yeah, that was actually before I signed. It was with a agency in Australia. And yeah, I was so rapt to be on that because, like I said, I've been a fan for so long. I think I saw them first time at a festival in the US. So when we're actually on the same bill, actually, I take that back. We were on the same bill at a festival in the US in Chicago. And like, I was opening up that bill and I remember
Mhm.
saying Heat, and it was when Eric was in the band.
Mhm.
And I'm a huge Kenny, huge Eric
Mhm.
fan. I just love them both so much, and
Mhm.
yeah, that's basically how it came about.
That's awesome.
Amy got to see Heat with Eric.
I actually saw Eric with Skid Row. That's when I saw them. But speaking of Eric, I have to tell you, and off camera we were talking just about Riverside and kind of how cool it is, which is our podcasting host. But I learned something for Riverside. So, if you're ever using it in the future, let me just give you a tip. If your lips if your tracks were off, whether it be video or audio, and like a lot of times we have a lag, and so our tracks are off. They recently put in a button where you can go in and you can adjust one person's track so that it catches up. So we did this happy birthday for Eric Gronwall that's not out yet. We've interviewed him before. He's so busy doing his new album that he's not going to see this, so I can say it. Manuela is putting together a happy birthday video for him. And our contribution, we played a little song. I played it on my microphone instead of dubbing it in. And when Katya was singing, we were like 2, 3 seconds off. And I'm like, happy birthday to you. And then like, she's like, happy birthday to you. And it was all off. And I got so excited. Maybe you can understand when there's a technical difficulty and you can solve the problem. It's like you feel like Superwoman. I was like, I solved this problem. It was so great. So,
rather than us looking
just
as ridiculous as possible.
Yeah, just, if you ever need to what? Go ahead.
I
Sorry.
share that so much, that feeling when you've solved something, like even because I do like all my own social media, and I love doing it. It's like all the content side of things. I'm a very creative person and I love doing all the social media stuff. But when I figure out a way to fix an issue, I'm like, you know what? My day is 100% better. I'm like walking around, flicking my hair.
You're like powerful. You're like, I rule the world.
Exactly.
I totally get it.
Also, your social media presence has totally exploded. What is your favorite platform to use for you and to find other musicians on?
You know what? I've really been loving Instagram. I'm definitely a person that like I'm just kind of like getting into TikTok. I'm very much in my infancy with my TikTok journey, and I've done like a lot of research on like trying to elevate the TikTok profile. But yeah, Instagram is like my baby. It's funny because like when I came out with Stronger, there were like a few things that went like quite viral. Like I did like a latex shoot, and it was like right at the beginning of like the new era stuff, and like it got like some of them got like 100,000 views, and I'm like, whoa, like where does this come from? And I was like getting all these followers, and I was like, oh, so cool, new friends, like. But yeah, no, like I said before, I love social media so much. Obviously, there's some like downsides, but the haters are gonna hate for all I care. But yeah, I think it's so much fun, and I like interacting with people. That's my main thing. I love meeting new people. Like if it wasn't for social media, we wouldn't be able to meet.
No, it's been amazing. And to find, like, for all the downside of like music streaming, at the same time, I cannot believe the access we have to music. And even like the algorithms will tell me what to listen to sometimes, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, what is this on here? No, it is amazing. So I'm thinking about videos that have blown up. Your latex one, which are the ones that surprised you that really got a lot of hits?
I did a police officer shoot as well, and I mean it's probably between the police officer shoot and the Coyote Ugly. Like the Coyote Ugly stuff did really well as well. I remember kind of like because I'm a bit of like a Taylor Swift person in this way as well. I discuss everything with my mum before like I do social media stuff, and she's kind of like a little bit of my personal stylist as well. And I was like, how do I market getting better? And I talked about it a bit with the label, and they were like, you know what, come up with like a fun idea. And I was thinking about it, and she was like, what would be so powerful? And I was like, what? She was like, if you dressed up as a police officer. And I was like, you know what? This woman is onto something here. And that was so much fun. And then the Coyote Ugly I came up with, and I was like, I've got it. We're doing Coyote Ugly. I'm getting on the bar. And it was so funny because I walked into the venue that we were shooting at, and he was like, "Oh, like, what's your idea for the video and everything?" And I was like, like, I might get on the bar. Is that like a possibility? And he was like, yeah, get on the bar. And I was like, will I break the bar if I'm on it with my friends? And he was like, no, it's a stable bar. I was like, great. So, I hope I get to do that live one day. That'd be so much fun.
Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing.
Yeah,
I'm thinking of stage sets already, to bring with you on the
Right?
exactly.
Right.
Oh, that is. And do you tend to see? Do you know? Can you tell where most of your fans are? Are you literally touching all the corners of the world?
It's funny because being Australian, you would think, like a lot of the time it's like your own that supports you first. No, it's definitely not like that. There's this thing called tall poppy syndrome in Australia, and it's basically like Australians don't like to support other Australians until you kind of get success overseas.
Mhm.
And it's funny because the UK is my number one, like outer Europe is number two, and the States is
Wow.
yeah, my next one. But yeah, I can't wait because I haven't really like done any like touring or shows in the States, so I can't wait to play this Monsters of Rock cruise.
Oh
No,
my
that
gosh.
is going to be okay. So for the Monsters of Rock cruise, is there any going to be like? Can you think of any fun collaborations of people you want to grab to be like, come on, let's do a
Oh.
song together?
Yeah, actually, I was speaking to so I'm a huge Striper fan, and I was speaking
Mm.
to Michael Sweet a little while ago, and he was the most supportive, nice person ever.
Yep.
The loveliest guy, and I love when people are so good at what they do, but they're just such good people. Like I know
Yep.
I've said that a couple of times now, but it really just for me
Yeah.
it when you meet your idols and stuff, like I think that can make or break whether you like a band really. Like if
Hmm.
people are nice people, I want to support them. Um, and Michael Sweet was one of those people for me. I remember like speaking to him and just thinking, wow, this guy is just, not only one of the best musicians and one of the best singers I've ever heard, but the nicest person. So I'd love to
Yeah.
do something like with him one day. That would be so much fun.
So now, when you're getting ready for Monsters of Rock, how many days are you playing? Or like, what is the like? How often do you perform?
I think it is mostly every day we're doing something. I could be wrong on that. I know we do a fair few shows. Like, I think we have like, I think most people do like an acoustic show. I don't know if you guys know like more than me. I haven't really looked into it too far yet, but
Never
I
been.
I'm doing a fair few electric shows. I know that, but it's just going to be so much fun. Like I can't wait to play something like that. I feel like it's just the coolest opportunity ever, and to be surrounded by bands
Yeah.
that like I grew up on is going to be
Yeah.
insane.
That now
I
your
can't
dad
wait
is
to hear
your
about
dad's
that.
your dad's coming with you, correct? Because he's in your
My
band.
dad,
So yeah, your
yeah.
dad will be there. Now,
Oh
does your mom?
my dad is like actually losing his mind about playing on that. Like
I can't imagine.
he's looking at the bill. He's like, want to see them, want to see them, want to see them. Like he's actually just planning out his time. He was like, oh, I hope we don't clash with them, and like, and yeah, I think it's gonna be like Steve is gonna be in his element on the Monsters of Rock, and
Mm.
I can't wait to see that because, like I said, it's been fun, obviously, like sharing this journey and this bond with my dad. But the fact that we get to do this together now and tour together, and we're getting to be, even on this label with so many artists that I grew up listening to, it's madness to me.
Do you know we interviewed another singer whose
Uh-huh.
dad is in her band, and from Cassandra Carson from Paralandra. Uh
Really? Her dad in
uh-huh.
her band. That's so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. So when you said that, I was like, oh, because you wanted nice people. Oh my word,
Yeah.
nice people.
Yeah.
Nice
Oh, that's so
people.
good. You know
Yeah,
what?
I
It's
love that.
funny. because so many people you would not believe, especially in the last 2 years, have such an issue with my dad being on stage with me. And it is wild to me that, firstly, one, people care that much, and two, like, I think people are forgetting like Miley Cyrus and Billy Ray Cyrus, or
I
like
know.
all these people that have like their
Yep.
family members in their band. And I'm like, whoa, like I didn't realize people cared that much. And I love it. I love it. It's so much
Right.
fun. And I just think this kind of bond is like a once in a lifetime
It's
thing.
amazing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
what's the issue that they have? Why would they be upset
Yeah,
by that?
that's
I have
curious.
no idea. Some people have a real issue, and they're like, I think a lot of the time people have an issue with like the age difference and stuff. That I'm like,
Okay.
people are so strange, and I'm very much like, people will grasp at whatever they want to grasp at,
This
and
is true.
yeah, I'm gonna do what I want anyway. So
No, but you know
Right?
what? We'll take it back to Taylor Swift for a second. I mean, you look at how like crazy, like I can't even understand her success. It's like the most amazing thing. And who is by her side at every show? Her parents, right? Like
exactly.
Mhm.
it's such.
Mhm.
If you're
Mhm.
so lucky to have that, that is so beautiful and wonderful.
Mhm.
And I also
Mhm.
hope your brother gets to come to the shows and have fun and just like be the like bro perks.
Yeah, he's so funny because my brother, like I said before, like he has nothing to do with the rock scene at all. So like I'll play things in the car and he'll be looking at, like, I think Cooper used to go to, like, he went to maybe an ACDC show when he was a bit younger, but he listens to a completely different genre. And yeah, it's funny to see though, like he'll come to a Cassidy Paris show and look so out of his element. But
I love that though.
yeah,
I'm
he's
glad he's there.
Well,
Yeah.
just as and Amy knows, I used to drag my sister to like all the. She's also wasn't into the rock music, but I
yeah.
could only go out if she went with me. So I took her everywhere, and she'd be totally. She looks back on it fondly
She'd
now,
be like,
right? I know, but otherwise she
mhm.
was like,
Mhm.
"Who are you taking
She
pictures with
hated
now?
it.
Why are we staying this late? Because we have to take pictures with everyone."
Yeah. No, I
Oh
completely.
my gosh.
I'm really lucky because like the two girls that I have in the Nothing Left to Lose shoot, they're like
Yeah.
my like rock girlfriends and another girl, and then one of my friends, like I've got these friends Renee and Sue as well. They're all very much like heavily in the rock scene, and so I have
Yeah.
like a really good core group of girlfriends, which I'm really happy about.
I love that for
That
you
is so.
so
So,
much.
can you also talk about? Are you going to be playing America in 26, or
Yeah.
can you talk about some of your other tours and shows coming up?
I probably can't talk about any other shows as of yet. Like I said, I wish I could. It's so hard, like being able to bite my tongue, like the Monsters of Rock thing. Oh my goodness! When I tell you, I was biting my tongue for months. People were like, "Are you playing the States?" And I'm like, like I would just sit there and smile because I was like, I don't know what to say here, because like obviously contractually, like you have to bite your tongue.
Mhm. Mhm.
But
Mhm.
what I can say is there is a lot coming in 2026. Like I am doing more traveling than I ever have, and that kind of, it blows my mind. Like that Bittersweet has been out literally for a week, and even before Bittersweet came out, like I'm booking shows all over the world. That's just crazy to me. It's what I've wanted to do my entire life.
Well, one of my favorite, you are playing, I saw England, Scotland, and so that is where I live. That's where I fly to shows because that's the most accessible and easiest for me. So that is going to be a
That's
fun tour
amazing. Oh
to
my
Yeah,
see
gosh.
England and
I'm
the
so
UK. Yeah, that
we'll
is.
yeah,
keep our eyes out for sure. For sure.
absolutely.
Oh my gosh. Cassidy, we're not done yet, but I just have to tell you, like, I knew after, like, listening to your stuff and then reaching out and going, oh my gosh, I absolutely knew that we would fall in love with you. And I'm kind of like, oh my gosh, we have so many like other connections with, you seeing Heat with Eric and then with Kenny, and then your dad's on tour with you, just like Cassandra. And I'm kind of going, and then you have this great presence that is, you have this mix about you that is absolutely adorable. You have, in some of the things and some of the sets and all of that, it's sexy. And then you're just as sweet and bubbly and love Taylor Swift. I'm just in pieces over here going, I love this girl.
Oh, you
I
know what?
do.
When we all are in the same room together, I cannot wait to have a conversation with a couple of drinks. That'd be so much fun.
So
So
fun.
much.
Yes,
So okay.
absolutely. So just in case your schedule will allow it,
Yes.
not likely, but
I
we
will make you allow it. Don't worry.
okay, we're going to be in Las Vegas for the Def Leppard residency on February 21st. So if you have that lull and you know where to find us, if you have one
No,
day,
Amy,
that's where we'll
we're gonna
be.
check her tour schedule for her and let her know. Okay, we'll do
Yeah,
that.
right,
We'll follow along.
right,
That's
right,
yeah.
I'm booking the flight tonight, ladies.
right. All righty. We'll have it set. Oh my gosh. I'm so tickled. Oh, I will tell you one other thing though, Cassidy. You're in good company with the whole like not quite making it in your own country yet. Speaking of Def Leppard, same thing. Same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
So,
it's so funny because, like, obviously when we play Melbourne, like, the support is awesome here where I live in Melbourne, and the shows have been wild. But in comparison to this, like when we go to the UK or played, like even I
mhm,
played
mhm.
Europe with Harem Scarum earlier this year, and the response was just absolutely chaotic. Like, I have never met such lovely people. I've played Japan before. My dad just got back from Japan
Oh,
today with his band, and just the nicest people ever. I love touring for that reason because I love meeting
yeah.
people overseas. But thank you so much for saying that. Like, I really, really appreciate it. Like I said, I love meeting good people. I love like meeting people that are into the same style of music as well. That's
Yeah.
so much fun.
Mhm. Mhm.
Well, it's so fun. You also get to like go see the bands and listen to the ones that we've been listening to our whole lives. Oh, it's
Yeah.
fantastic. So, Amy, are we ready for some rapid fires?
Yeah. Okay. So, Cassidy, we have some rapid fire questions for you. They're just going to come kind of quick. You can decide whether you want to take your time on the answers or not, but usually
Okay.
it's self-explanatory.
Cool. Yay. Fun.
Okay. First show that you asked your dad to take you to.
Oh,
Maybe Kiss. Kiss.
Okay.
Probably
okay.
Kiss.
In your
Oh
life right now, if you
boy.
had a theme song that wasn't your own,
Oh,
what would it be?
oh.
Theme song.
That's
Ooh,
not your own.
a theme song. That's so tricky. That's such a fun question too. You've really got me stumped here. Hide the Moonlight is like my jam at the moment. I love a bit of
Okay.
Leanne Rimes. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Excellent.
That is awesome.
Excellent.
Hmm.
And how about
Excellent.
now going to your music? Is there a lyric from your new album that means like the most to you?
Um, yeah, I think there's a couple. Like, I know it's only the one lyric, but I'm gonna do two lyrics. It's getting better is like one of my favorite lines in the entire album because it kind
Mhm.
of I think for me and for so many other people, like I went through, like I said, a very difficult period this year, and like that song just like reminded me that things do get better, and I guess like
Mhm.
things happen for a reason, and I truly do believe that. I'm a very intuitive person,
Mm.
but I believe like everything happens for a reason, and
Mhm.
everything kind of makes you stronger. And then I guess that life is cruel is one of my like most fun kind of like sassy lyrics, I guess. In that's in Stronger, so I like that lyric
Mhm.
as well.
I love that.
Okay, since you're going on tour, you're going to need some things in your dressing room as you get ready. What are a few things, or give me a few things that like snacks and drinks that you need to have in your dressing room?
Like a
Mm.
snack, like a rider snack. Is that what you're talking? Okay. I'm just trying to think of like what I had on the rider last year when we toured the UK. Um, I'm not like a big drinker at all. Like I'll like have one Aperol spritz and be like floating around. I don't drink or anything before shows. I'm not very rock and roll. I'm not making myself sound very rock and roll. But yeah, I would love an Aperol spritz. Like that would probably be like on the rider.
Italy and Spain will have you covered with that. Yeah, that's all we
Yeah,
drink. Yeah.
I had one the first time in Italy this year when I played Frontiers Fest, and I went back to the team because they were like, "Go have pizza, go have an Aperol spritz, and tell me that it's not better here." And I went back and I was like, "Guys, this is the best pizza and Aperol spritz I've ever had." And they were like, "I told you, I told you."
No, and that's the right answer. That's the right answer. Yeah.
Exactly. If you tell an Italian that their pizza is not the best in Italy,
No,
I,
you'd be like,
I think
okay.
there would be
You have to
problems
be
at
like,
the label.
you're like, I had great pizza in Chicago, that deep dish. You just have to say something like that. They'll kick you out of the country.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't.
Okay, so I was doing a show in Chicago, deep dish pizza in the oh my god, that's something I could talk about for years. But
So
do you have
good.
that place? I don't know if you've been to it before, Giordano's in Chicago. It's like I think it's a chain, but it's like deep dish pizza. It's incredible. I'm like a big foodie. Like wherever I go on tour, I'm like the thing you'll see on my social media is the food. Like not me, the food. I definitely would love to eat some deep dish pizza in Chicago. That would be on. That would be on.
Yes, that would be it. How about like dark chocolate Tim Tams? No, you're not bringing those with you.
I'm like it's funny. I'm Australian and I'm not like a big Tim Tam lover. I love caramello koalas. They're so fun. And I'm like a big caramel person. Anything else Australian? I've been told that lamingtons aren't Australian recently. I think they're from New Zealand, so that kind of broke my heart a little bit. And we have Aussie beef pies, but every time I say that in the UK, I think a Brit wants to fight me on that because they have, they're British. The British have a good pie. So when I said Aussie beef pies, everyone kind of looked at me like, "What a strange girl."
What's a Tim Tam?
Oh, Amy, it's a, go ahead. You describe them better.
It's like a little like bicky. We call them bickies here. I don't know if that's an Australian thing.
Cookie. Cookie.
Yeah,
Okay, it's a cookie. Okay. Okay.
And it's all chocolatey. It's got like some sort of like mousse, like hardened chocolate mousse in the middle, and it's like all coated in chocolate on the top. And most of the time, like the way to eat a Tim Tam is you bite off one side, bite off the other, and then you put it in a glass of milk, sip it, or coffee, and you sip it, you use it like a straw.
I obviously do it with coffee. Dark chocolate
Yeah.
in the coffee, and it is like divine. I used to spend my Christmases in Canberra, Australia, in Cairns. So that's where sorry, not Canberra, it was Cairns. We always flew to Cairns for Christmas time. So it was always like biscuits and things like that to have.
Cairns is beautiful. I love Cairns.
Wow.
That was a lovely. Okay, I'm trying to think of another one. If you were okay, here's another one. If you were I heard you talk about cartoon characters before. So if you were a cartoon character with a superpower, oh look at that. What's your cartoon superpower?
Cartoon superpower. I mean, because I'm a singer, I'm not gonna go something too like weird. Never get sick on tour because that is like the worst thing as a singer. And I'm not like I will after shows. One thing to know about me is like everyone at the venue. I've hugged everyone in the venue. Like I am after the shows, talking to everyone. Speaking about their life story. I tell them mine. Like it's a full ordeal. Like we're heart to heart. We're best friends for life now. But yeah, no, being sick on tour is quite difficult. But yeah, no, I would love to not get sick on tour. That would be fun.
Oh my
I think you
gosh.
need to also add on. You have something else for your rider. You have to have like local honey at like every venue. That's
Local
gonna be the
honey and
key.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I'm someone that like if I'm
Oh,
touring in like a really cold weather, like I'm doing a bit of touring like the later half of next year, in like Europe, and I am like going to be freezing because like I run around on the stage. Like I don't know how many videos you've seen, but like it's a marathon. Like
Hmm.
I am sweating bullets by the end of the show. I've got like my big coat on because if I'm like playing like a show in Scotland, it is freezing. And I think sometimes people are like, I wear my little like earmuffs like when I go out from the venue or like into the venue, and people are like, this girl, and I'm like, I'm Australian, like I can't deal with the cold.
Right. Oh my gosh. I love
okay.
that so much.
No, it is
I
cold. Yeah.
do.
No. Okay. Those were my rapid fires. Amy, do you have any
I
more?
Oh
That
my
was so much
gosh.
fun. Thank you so much for listening those.
I I'm literally, Cassidy, I'm gonna be keeping an eye on your
We're gonna.
tour schedule.
We are.
I'm sure Katya's gonna get to see you before I will, unless of course, like seriously, you're in Vegas, February 21st. Um,
I
because
think that
you
might
know,
is
if
that
that's
that
if
might be the
that's the
UK
case,
shows.
the drinks are on us. Because
Yes.
we'll just be like,
Very
oh
soon,
my gosh, you made it, right? Um, no, but seriously, thank you so much for taking the time and for coordinating with us. Just to clarify, like we already said, we're on the different parts of the world. But the challenge was like I had to use Chat GBT in order to schedule this
I use it for
because
everything. ChatGPT is my
here-
best friend.
it's seriously because here's what it was. When we originally got our time set up, it's 9:30 the night before. So Thursday night for me. It's 4:30 the next Friday afternoon for Cassidy
Yeah.
and 6:30 a.m. for Katya.
Six
So,
thirty. You're a good woman.
No, usually I'm up for work at this time, so it's like even if it's like vacation day, I'm still like I'm ready to hit Malta.
right?
Yeah.
But that's the party that this was in terms of coordinating and the times that we tried to set up and that didn't work. I love that you were just still with me when you're like, that doesn't work, let's try again, and you were just ready to go. So I
That's
appreciate
fantastic.
that. It was you're the furthest person we've ever had on the show. So that was the first time we've crossed the international date line.
Yeah.
So
So
I
thank
appreciate
you.
it. We totally appreciate you. Love the album,
Love
like
the album.
hands down.
So
It's so
excited.
great. I love the diversity of the themes of the songs that you have. I'm really looking forward to seeing how 2026 is going to explode for you.
Well, no, and Amy,
I
also,
can't wait.
I also we're we're gonna need a debrief of the Monsters of Rock cruise. Okay, please.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah.
Cassidy, we'll have
Oh
to have
yeah.
you back.
Oh, don't worry. You'll see my entire life. Like you'll see me going to bed. Like if you don't see me sleeping the entire night, like vlogging it, I'd be
Okay,
surprised. Like I will be
thank you.
taking all the footage, doing all the social things. It's going to be so much fun. But thank
That's
you
what
Yeah.
so
we need you.
much.
We need you in our life for that. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I will be. I'll be like vlogging
Oh,
like at dinner with someone, and yeah, trust me,
we'll get
you'll
the
get.
we'll get the meals too. If she blogs the food, we'll get the food too. So
Right,
it'll be
right.
just like we're there.
Exactly, exactly. You'll see everything. But thank you so much,
Oh,
guys. I appreciate it
thank
so much. It's been
you.
fun to chat with you guys, and we
Aw.
will be having this dinner party one day.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
put money on that. We will be
Yep.
having this
Yep.
dinner party.
Yep.
I will be back anytime you want.
Wonderful.
Oh, we
Thank
love
you.
you. Thank you,
Okay.
Cassidy.
Thank you,
Enjoy the rest of
Cassidy.
your day.
Thank you so
It's
much,
day for
guys.
you.
You're the best. See you later.
All right. Bye.
Goodbye. Yay. Yay.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
Amy, she's one of us. This is what we've come to do. We're just gonna like
I'm
follow her and take her with us everywhere we go. She,
I know. I'm kind of wishing we were still 23. I came across going, oh my gosh, we would have been best friends.
you know what? And instead, her mom and dad don't know this yet, but we're gonna be best friends with them.
There you go. That's what it is. That's totally. You are so right. You're so
I know. I
right.
was just
Oh
like,
my
yeah.
gosh.
No, they're
I love
so cool.
her.
No,
Oh my
and, and
gosh.
Amy, talk about the fun connections that we have. Like Steve Brown just gets like more, like literally, just when I think he's
Mhm,
probably like
mhm,
the coolest, most amazing, talented guy every
mhm.
time. Like he is
Yeah.
also like helping these
Oh.
young musicians out, and he is
Mhm, mhm.
superstar.
And then, well, do you remember when we talked to him? Like, we were like, hey, there's this kid you'll really like. His name's Lex. And he, like, started following him right there in the interview.
It's and my favorite. Another part of this interview that like just kept me in love was how kind everyone is to her and nice, and that is like, yes, she
Those
deserves it, and it's
those have been our experiences with those same people too, though, at the same time. I'm like, yes, yes. Not that we've talked to, Michael Sweet yet or anything, but there's that. But
but no, just
everybody
like the
else that she talked
beautiful,
about.
beautiful and supportive, and this is it.
Oh
So
my gosh.
I want to tell everyone, go listen to the songs on
Yes.
Bittersweet, go on the
Oh my
tour,
gosh.
pull up
New
her
sensation.
other album, New Sensation, just
Hmm.
wonderful. This girl, her videos are so much fun. Nothing Left to Lose, with that little cheekiness of Coyote Ugly,
Oh my gosh.
Stronger, Getting Better. They're
I
beautiful.
love that.
Like
Yeah.
play those songs for friends. I think people need to hear them. They're great.
Yeah. I agree with you. I am so tickled by her. I'm just kind of sitting here after we talked to her, after talking to Cassidy, just kind of going, "Oh my gosh." Like,
Okay, it's Thanksgiving. We're so thankful
oh yeah,
to have
we
people, yeah,
seriously.
again, to
And we
have
just
people
put
like
out
her.
our Thanksgiving reel today, which I absolutely adore.
That was,
Yeah.
well, like, it's Thanksgiving. I'm thankful. I'm
Mhm,
thankful for you.
mhm, mhm.
And
Same.
so fun.
I know.
Okay, and Amy, you
I
know
just
what?
love her. Don't forget,
Don't forget,
rock the life.
rock the life.
Bye.